evening, and welcome to Psyche with Plans. I'm Aeson Knight, and of course, with me is the station manager and my co-host with the most, is Techie Joe. How are you, darling?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good. How are you this evening?
Doing fairly well. We've done a little pre-planning. Things will be a little bit more organized this evening. We've took some time. We've got some reflections going on because we're at the end of the March. Hello, Miss Brenda. How are you now? As you guys coming in, remember what you drinking. What's your small win for this week?
Yes, especially you guys on the replay crew. Let's make sure to get that in there if you're watching this later.
All right, and please subscribe. We need to actually put that into like an overlay piece.
Oh yeah, definitely subscribe.
Yeah. Okay, so it's the last weekend in March. It either is ending for you like a lion or ending for you like a lamb. It will be decided throughout the week. I'm sure Joe will riddle us with some lion or lamb weather.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Not even sure how to describe that. I'm actually filling that in right now. I didn't get a chance to get that earlier, so that's okay. I'm finishing that up right now. I'm working, and there we go. There's Sunday, and I'm all done. So,
Awesome. Yeah. Let's
yes.
go ahead and bring up the planner for those that need a reminder. I use a modified Happy Planner.
Mhm.
Um, it's the work life planner that I don't know. I don't understand why they thought this was a good layout for work life, but we
Yeah,
will see.
not really the best work life planner.
No, it's not. It needs an adaptation, and we're doing that. But
Mhm.
we've made it fairly well. It doubles the thickness of it, so we don't keep the full year in. And what I do like is that this is kind of giving us a weekly overview. Granted, I'm a line vertical planner, so we use line vertical. And here's the
Mhm.
problem. We had a little problem. You'll notice that there's this lovely strip of washi tape down the center. It is not there for decoration. The quality of Heavy Planner has decreased, and this page was mispunched. Oh, the fun and joy of it.
Oh.
All right, so we made some changes last week to the way we done the layout, and we're going to talk about them after we do the weekly cards.
Hey, there we go.
All right. Okay, so first up is the sun. It's self-reflection, focusing on you, stepping out of the shadows, showing who you really are. Mask falling off, kind of. Everything done in the shadow will come to light. Then we have the Knight of Wands here, championing off to, brighter new futures around midweek. You'll want to be focusing on what your real educational and thoughtful intent is. And by the weekend, you will want the weekend because we have the Nine of Pentacles here, which is the lady in her garden showing her regalness and just handling things with grace. So this week's going to be interesting. It will be a week of focusing mostly on you and balancing out your passions so that you can get more into a mindful state. That will be fun. Yay. Okay, so what we done different last week was, of course, I had this running to-do list over here that worked out okay. Then I put in these check boxes, priority boxes in this white space up here. That
Mhm.
worked out really well for keeping up with things that were like all day events and to do list items that had to get done. So we're going to be repeating that this week. But first, let's see what is going on in the ethers, as in what I call the things that affect my world. Let's grab our pens. Of course, I love the Energels. Those are the ones we're using. Yes, I know they have problems, but those problems are minor. And if paper quality was better, it would not be such a problem. So,
Mhm.
anyhow, let's just take it on. Okay, how are you affecting my week this week?
I don't think I am, other than Monday from 3:30 to 4:30.
Okay. So we're also going to see Mama Knight after that.
Mm-hmm.
5 p.m. So that will be a very good outing day. Okay, so moving on to the Invisible Assistant. What do we got?
Oh, let's see. Well, he's working from 4 to 8 on Monday,
Okay.
11 to 4 on Tuesday,
Okay.
and 11 to 4 on Thursday.
Okay. And then, of course, we don't know his weekend schedule because his managers are sadistic.
Well, yeah, but he's at least off Friday, so the earliest he's working is Saturday. Maybe
Right.
Sunday.
Okay. Maybe Sunday.
Yeah.
So there's that. It's not a lot of effect to my life. You guys are mostly doing things when I'm sleeping. We'll see that. Now let's get into some meal planning. I want to do some highlighters because I also have some action items I want to try to get done this week. So first off, so this is the things that normally affect the, it's not part of my schedule, but I have to know what it is. The center are like to-do items that I need to take care of that are home-based or house-based. The bottom is our meal plan and any meal prep we need to do. And, okay. So what would you like to eat this week, dear?
Well, I think we got Monday covered.
Okay.
Maybe not.
Is
I
that
mean, if
out?
we're going over to your mom's,
Yeah, we will probably go out to eat Monday.
yeah, something like that.
Yep. Okay. Tuesday?
Let's see. So what are my options? What?
You have brisket, you have roast, you have any chicken products, you also have some shrimp and some different fish items. They're
All
in
right.
Housecom on the Slack.
Okay. Oh, there we go. So let's start Tuesday with and see if we can succeed the tomatillo shrimp.
Okay.
I think that's me pronouncing it right. I don't know. Well, hey Brenda and hey Shannon. I figure Shannon will fix me if I'm wrong.
All right.
She'll get me there.
Yep.
So we'll do that for Tuesday. And let's see, Wednesday. Let's see. We're kind of light Wednesday. That might be worth.
Tomatino shrimp is what you were fixing, Shannon.
Tomatillo. I think I got it right. Or I'm totally wrong.
Right.
Let's see. Trying to decide. That's probably a good night for a chicken thing.
Okay.
There was a chicken thing we were just talking about. Oh, no, that's not with frozen chicken though. The one with the quest, it's supposed to make like.
Oh, chicken nuggets, and yes, it is with frozen chicken.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah. There we go.
I just feel bad. Like we've had everything to do it for like 2 weeks.
I know.
Ooh, I'll make coconut shrimp or tequila shrimp. Ooh.
Tequila shrimp sounds lovely.
Okay, well, that sounds beautiful for Thursday. No, I'm teasing.
I know. What would you like on Thursday?
Um, well, let's see. I know I want to do the brisket on Friday.
Okay.
That's where I'm struggling here. Is I'm like, okay, but what do I want to do? Like, because I try to vary
Mm-hmm.
things out, and I'm like, I know I want to do the beef brisket on Friday because that makes the most sense because I've got to cook that day.
Right.
So Thursday, why not do something with kielbasa? Do we still have
Okay.
kielbasa, right?
We have kielbasa. We can do the Russian kielbasa again because we saved the sauce.
Oh, well, that's true.
Do you want to do that again? Do you want to do the kielbasa and broccoli?
Ooh, kielbasa and broccoli.
Okay. All right. And what's our weekend planned here?
That seems to be where all this blows up.
Okay.
Like, it seems like every weekend we blow up dinner.
Well, yes, because it's been very busy and it needs to be a slow cooker pre planned meal.
Well, it's either got to be a slow cooker pre-planned meal, or it's got to be something we can Instapot or microwave.
Right. Right. So why don't we do the tuna and swordfish on Saturday?
Okay.
You can have the tuna and I'll have the swordfish
Okay.
because that is pre made. It is invisible assistant proof.
Okay. Well, especially considering we do the show news and everything on Friday, and then we're like dead, and we don't pay any attention to anything that happens till dinner time Saturday night.
Right.
Like, I'm just saying, that's how our Saturday goes. Is it's just like
Right.
all of a sudden it's like 9 p.m. and it's like food now, and then it's like,
You're right.
like
Now what do we do? All right. And then Saturday, let's do leftover.
okay,
That way, if we have brisket, we can do barbecue. If we get leftover chicken nuggies, that'll be easy to do. So,
uh-huh.
yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely. Or we can throw in the last Supreme Pizza because I think there's one more.
I think so. I think you've only done one. Okay.
Yeah, because I was supposed to have had that. Okay, sorry, getting back to Saturdays. Real quick, that's what I was supposed to have had Saturday, and I was like, no, I'm not wanting a Supreme Pizza. So yeah, we have it. I just didn't want it, so we got another one, and that
All
was
right.
really good.
Yeah. It was. It was
Yeah,
very good.
it worked
So,
out.
yeah, menu plan done. The affected schedule's done. I'm leaving the center blank for right now because I have to sit down and do a house audit and see where we're at with everything.
Mm-hmm.
As far as things I need to get done, things I want to do. Um, Good news is Chrissy did get a bath. That had been on
Yes,
the
she
to-do
did.
list for a bit.
She is. She's a clean little puppy.
Yeah. Although not a happy one. Like, that is
Oh
something she
no.
hates.
Yeah, she's not happy at all.
No.
She's very, very cranky.
Yeah. She's like, how dare you put me up in the
You
sink?
you washed me.
Yes. All right. So, yeah, some things we need to do here. Let's get some pretty into this.
Okay, so I think we're looking pretty straightforward through this week for what a seven, yeah, for a 6:30 dinner.
Um, I'm thinking we need to look at that
Okay.
here in a minute.
Okay.
Let's pop that there. Let's do some wildflowers. Right here. There we go. That looks kind of nice. We're not going to overdo the deco here because this gets pretty full. Okay. So 6:30. We have the barista meeting on Wednesday. Otherwise, I think it does fine.
Yeah, just Friday. It's going to be like either. Well, it's not going to be 6:30. It's going to be more like 7:30 on Friday.
Yeah. Okay. So we're going to pop in this sticker book here. See what we got. Oh, this is that large one. That I don't know whose planner they're fitting into.
Okay. And I'm sorry, which night is the barista?
It is Wednesday.
Okay. Like, I know I should know that, but my brain just totally blanked.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, wait, when? What? Who?
Whom?
Like, somehow it didn't get on the Google. We gotta do a little better on that on the Google.
Right. Okay.
Because that, and we've talked about this before, that is where, like, I pull a lot of things from because that's the quick and easy one to kind of be like, okay, let's lay it all out, and then we can take the layers in and out.
Right.
Because that becomes the communal everybody schedule.
Yeah. Okay. So I think we're going to go this over here. Come on now. To our to-do list over here.
Yay.
Yay.
I feel like I gotta go check something. You know,
Okay.
I'm having this moment where it's like, you know, you've talked about appointments with someone. Well, for in my case, my niece. And then I just keep sitting here like, I feel like I forgot one, like onto a schedule. But it's like, I know that I put everything on the schedule, but somehow it still doesn't feel like everything's on the schedule.
You know, that's because, you know, sometimes that's co-mingling schedule is interesting to say the least.
Yes. Okay. Now I got everything in. I just want to go back and look, and that next appointment, that other appointment we were talking about was April 17th.
Right.
So it's like, I'm just like 3 weeks ahead or so.
Now look, if I have to stay in this plane and I can't create my own time, then you have to stay within this plane. This time schedule. I know. I know. Well, I kind of like that.
Oh, very cute.
All right. So there's that. Rose petals here. I really like these. Like, I wish they had given us more pages of these in the sticker because that's a pretty thing, and it's that semi-clear, so you can still see the line if you would have to write over it. Okay, so let's find our washi that we want to use. Don't think I want to go the Galaxy this time. Okay, I think I'm going to have to get up to get it. Because I don't think this one goes. Like, nah. Do we want to do smile today?
Sure. I don't know. What's smile today look like? Aw, yeah.
With the roses, that kind of fits.
You can make that work.
Yeah.
Like, granted, I think the smile today has a very camp counselor vibe.
It does. It does. It's
like, I kind of almost expect to see it as like a little rubber bracelet.
Mm-hmm. Well, I had bought it for Pride, the month of June, and I think at the same time we switched either. I think I ran out of time to do videos. We have some video filming coming up. I need to schedule that in too. So I'm blocking out 2 to 3, except for that one day, for me to do my morning routine.
Yes.
Yeah. Actually 2 to 3:30. Okay, so there's that. And you're wanting to do dinner at 6:30 this week.
Well, we can do 6:30 or 7. I was just thinking that, like, it looked like we had kind of the range there. Let's do 7.
Okay.
Because that seems like it'll be more consistent.
Right.
Yeah.
There's that. And then I need a box. I just realized I didn't block something off. You know, I've been forgetting this, and it's just because it's still new in my brain.
Oh, what you forgetting?
The modern spiritual.
Yes. Don't forget that.
Yep. I gotta get in there and set up April's. Okay, so there's that. There's the running to-do list. Most of our appointments are in. I need to find the sticky note where I scratched down the work schedule. I guess it would help if I put some date dots on here, guys. All right. The dates. 7, 8.
Well, and actually, you sent me the work schedule as well.
I did. I just haven't wrote it into the planner yet.
Okay, I was meaning that you don't have to go find the sticky. I can read it to you.
Oh, okay. I've decided I'm going to split my network schedule and my availability for appointments up, guys, so that makes that a little bit easier and a little bit more flexible for me, and it doesn't confuse my network clients if I'm on an hour appointment. Okay.
Very true. All right. Well, for network, I have that one.
There we go. Okay, so what do we got for network?
We have Monday, 10 p.m. to 7 a.m.
Okay. We're stopping at 7. Okay.
Tuesday is 11 p.m. to 7 a.m.
Okay.
Wednesday is 10 p.m. to 7 a.m.
Okay.
Thursday, I think you meant 10 p.m. to 7 a. Oh, no, 1 to 7. That makes more sense. 1 a.m. to 7 a.m. So, yeah.
Okay.
Friday is 11 p.m. to 7 a.m.
Okay.
Saturday is 9 p.m. to 7 a.m.
Okay.
And Sunday is 11 p.m. to 7 a.m.
Okay. There's that. All right, me and you talked about it. Now let's put it into action.
Mm-hmm.
Let's put some naps in here. What I'm going to do is just highlight this and try to reserve this time here for a nap. I'm going to go over here. We're going to make a key. We're going to make this nap zone.
It is Nappyland.
There.
Nappyland.
These are the mild liners. I actually like these. They feel good, they color good, and they're easy to write over. So we're going to do a Napland here.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason that we're doing Napland is that's the current season we're in. So we will try to nap an hour before we go to work for the night. That'll give us a nice refresh, brain reset, get me all ready. Yep. Now we won't have Napland on Thursday because it just doesn't work. Because normally we get done with the show and it's a straight shower and get the hell out the door. But I could actually take a nap before That'll work. And do a recharge here. Alright.
Absolutely.
Mountain bears. Hour nap. Okay. There. Alright. So there's Napland put in.
Yay, nappy lands.
Yes. That's
Dun,
going to be
dun.
one of my. That's going to be a new habit I'm adding is naps. I know, weird habit. You guys probably don't, are like, why is he planning a nap? It's because if I don't, I'll get to about 7 o'clock and it's like roll me into the freezer.
Pretty much. Like, pretty much.
Okay. So do we want to decide? I think we need to decide gym time. Since we have the flexibility of this week to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Thoughts? Feedback?
I'm fine with you pre-planning gym time.
Okay.
Like, yes, we do have that flexibility.
Right. So I'm thinking Tuesday, maybe 4:30 to 6.
Okay. I'm good with that.
Okay. So sorry, 4:30 to 5:30.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then.
Well, I mean, it's not like I have a problem with you going to the gym until
Right.
6. Like, you are fine with that too.
I know. But that would be a lot of workout time, and it's really crazy to work out that long because then I just get lost in there, and then I come home and it's like, no, we're not doing a show. I'm going to bed.
Well, fair enough. That would not be as great. So yeah. Oh.
I think I am going to repeat it though on Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
So do another same time, same bat station time.
Okay.
And get that put in there.
Mm-hmm.
And then Thursday, it's just too busy. Like, sorry, too much blockage. Friday,
Friday, you're pretty much
booked.
yeah.
Yep. So that
Like,
leaves
I
me
don't think Go to the Gym, Modern Spiritual, Mountain Bears is really your best.
You're right.
Like, you're gonna be toast.
You're right. However, Saturday we got some time here. So take an hour at the gym there. And I'm thinking Sunday too. I'm going to get an extra day in. Maybe that'll make up for me lousing around a little bit too much this week.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm not saying that's what you're doing. I'm just saying, okay.
Yeah.
Like, sorry, you put a lot of words on top of your things. You know,
Okay.
like, I know that you're just going to the gym, but then you say things like, well, and that'll make up for, like, screwing around all week. And it's like,
Well,
okay, that's not
yeah.
what I'm agreeing to. And I feel like it needs to be called out.
Okay. All right.
Otherwise, it makes
There.
me sound like a jerk.
Yeah, you're not a jerk. You're actually very caring and nice. Okay. So Monday, I'm not taking any appointments. Like, sorry, that is just too much. There's not enough white space, and it's Monday.
Right.
So, and I may even sleep in about an extra hour because I will be up till about 10. So, block out Monday.
Yeah, Monday's not a good day. Oh. I just heard the instruction part of the. Like, 1 second, I didn't have Acuity up.
Okay.
All right, so I'm doing a. I have so many. It is the white space in which appointments are allowed, right?
Right. Don't worry about it. Just make note of it,
Okay.
or I
Now,
can
let me
take
just
care of it
note it.
later.
Okay, well, hold on. Let me make the note. Okay, so no appointments Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm going to do some evening appointments on Tuesday, some on Thursday, and some on Friday.
So that was evenings, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday.
Right. And some of this down here. Okay. So there's that.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So do you want to film on Monday or Wednesday?
Mm. Ooh, let's do Wednesday.
Okay.
And I have a reason.
Okay. What time Wednesday would you like to film?
No. I have an evil plan.
Okay.
Well, no, that's probably not going to work.
Oh, tell me the plan. We'll see if it can work.
Well, I was having an idea, and what I thought about, I don't think will work. Because I was thinking it'd be kind of cool, because I think it's going to be kind of nice Wednesday if I remember the weather right. And I was like, oh, it'd be kind of cool if we went while, the invisible assistant has their appointment,
Mm-hmm.
and we could film that sitting in the park. But I don't
Yeah, I
think,
don't think that'll work.
no,
No.
I just caught that.
Right.
Like, it's a cool plan. It sounds cool. I don't think it's
How
going to
about 5 o'clock Wednesday? We do the April setup for the budget planner that'll go out on Saturday.
I'm thinking we're going to have to do it on Monday. Because isn't 5 o'clock Wednesday when you're getting a nap? Or no?
No, I'm getting up out of my nap.
No,
Right
you're getting
before
back from the gym.
Yeah, I'm getting back from the gym.
All
So we
right.
can film right here, or we could
Yeah.
film at 4 o'clock. Well, 3:30 to 4 on Wednesday.
You mean on Monday that you just pointed to?
Wednesday.
Oh, okay. Um, yeah, 3:30 to 4 on Wednesday works.
Okay. Okay. All right. this looks like the basic week.
Mm-hmm.
Now, and I got the marketing plan done, so that can come off the to-do list in my brain.
What?
Where is she? So we're going to pull out an oldie but goodie and see what we got here that we can use. I really like the Goal Getter Planner.
Mm-hmm.
And I really like the sticker situation with it because it was a really good, flexible sticker situation.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, Happy Planner heard I liked it, so they killed it. So, let's see here, the 28th. I need a focus day because I need to get some things done there. And see. Here they are. I knew these stickers were in here. Nice. Dues. Here, grab some to do. That'll be here. I've also figured out that there's no point in having to-dos on the weekends. Like, that is just a work time. Like, it needs to be ready to go by the weekend or it isn't happening.
You know, to some degree, I'm there.
Yeah, right.
I'm there.
Another little one of those, yes. So, that'll go here. Alright. So there is that. Especially with Saturday being the first, that is almost like just block it out because it's going to be busy and you just need to get used to it and just smile your way through.
Okay.
Well, because there's so many things to get done
Mm-hmm.
when it comes to the first of the month. There's always updates.
Well, fair enough.
So, with that, where's that other book that's got the big stickers?
Kind of like to get out and do something.
Mm-hmm.
Your Saturday, well, and it is the first.
All right.
Maybe. Or the second, I could do either.
All right.
Go out for breakfast.
Go out for breakfast? Okay. What time are you getting up?
Well, I was thinking I could get up early.
Okay.
That way it doesn't keep you from going to bed.
All right.
Because you're
That
trying to
sounds
actually.
good.
Okay.
Yeah. Because we
So,
can do that your Saturday or my Friday. Or my
okay.
Saturday, your Sunday.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, is which one?
Either. You choose.
Well, since it's coming off your Friday, let's do breakfast out on Saturday.
Okay.
Your Friday.
Okay. Cool.
At say 7.
Okay. Cool.
That way you can have a breakfast salad of your choosing.
Well, it depends on where we go. I mean, because there's other options.
Well, that's true. I think either which way at this point, though, you're going to turn it into a breakfast salad.
No. If we go to Tudor's, which is your famous breakfast.
No, it isn't. My famous breakfast is Burger King. Well, actually, my famous breakfast is the run around town, get all the different things that I want from all the different places that I want them. You know.
Right.
And do it that way. But that's just
Right.
crazy. Like, it's worth doing if you've never done it before. It really is worth getting up early and doing that one Saturday morning. It really, it's a fun experience. But no, that's not. I do it frequently.
Yeah. No, what I mean by your famous breakfast is breakfast salad. That is what he calls the low carb version of the breakfast croissant.
Uh-huh. Because that's what he came home with.
No croissant. Add lettuce and tomato with mayonnaise.
Yeah, so he comes home from Burger King with my 2 croissant witches. And then he has taken 2 croissant witches and Frankenstein them into a salad.
Yep.
It was
delicious.
Well, he enjoyed it. I just looked over in horror. I'm just like,
Right.
oh, what happened to your croissant witch? Like, don't get me wrong, I like egg on a salad, but I usually mean hard boiled, not scrambled.
You know, in all the talk about routines, you would think there would be a sticker book for routines, and there isn't. There's no stickers in here for a routine.
No, not really, no. Well, I mean, there are, like, the checklisty style, but you hate those.
I don't mind these.
Okay.
Like, I'm going to start using these more.
Yeah,
but
you're okay with those.
Yeah, it's the other ones that are just dots. There's nothing there. Yeah, that's problematical. All right.
Oh, I just realized I bruised a little from the other morning.
Yeah, we finally got our blood work done.
Yes, well, 2 out of 3 of us.
Yeah.
An invisible assistant did not.
No. Oh, well, that's kind of cute. So, I'm going to take and put that right here. There we go. All right. So, I'll create my routines later. To-do list. Okay. So we are pretty good on my side. I do need to film my April setups that come out on Wednesday. So let me go ahead and plan that to do that Monday. At 4. But no, this week I experienced the low-carb breakfast sandwich that was delicious. And then I made a Whopper bowl that was delicious, too.
Oh, yeah, he really loved that one.
That one was
Well, that was
good.
a Whopper and a Whopper Junior, wasn't it? Or a double Whopper and a Whopper Junior?
Double Whopper and a Whopper Junior, no bun, extra pickles, and you have to remind them to add condiments. We didn't know that.
Yeah, they got very confused.
Yeah. We are deciding that we're app people when it comes to my diet. It's easier to order through an app than to... Yeah. Okay, so there's my week. It looks busier than what it actually is, but it's nice. We have some couples times, we have some network time, we have some working in general. And then, I'll fill in the focuses because, like, I've got to upload the socials. We've got to sell the things. Set up the shows, all that. All that has to get set up. The Patreon benefits have to get set up. All that fun stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Okay. Well, let me pull mine down.
Ooh, I just found a jalapeno popper soup I may try. Ooh, we want to hear more.
Yeah, we want to review.
And which jalapeno poppers are we using? The cheddar cheese or the sour cream?
All right, so we're going to go to break, and we'll put Joe up, and he can show you the digital world.
Yes.
Welcome back, Goblins! My name is Jason, and I am the host of the Esoteric Book Club, a podcast that examines titles on the magical, paranormal, the mysterious, and the strange. I release 2 episodes a month in which I review books on esoteric topics, recap news of the weird, and conduct interviews with authors, practitioners, and experiencers. The Esoteric Book Club can be found on every major podcast service or can be streamed directly from esotericbookclub.org.
Hi, I'm Tracy Van. I provide a blended reading consisting of mediumship, psychic, and tarot cards. A reading from me can cover any guidance you need from relationships with your partner or your family, spiritual, financial, any questions you may need clarity on. If you would like to book an appointment with me, check out my website, tracyvan.com. That's TRACYVANN.com. I have bookings from 15 to 60 minutes you may choose from. That helps if you just have a quick question, need an answer, or if you're looking for a reading in more depth, I'm here to provide the guidance and clarity for you. Let's just figure it out. Bye.
Hi, Techie Joe here. I work with Aeson Knight and some of the best psychics in West Virginia to create amazing live streams and podcasts for the Psychic Coffee Shop Network. Together, we brew up great content discussing news, events, hot topics, and more, all from a psychic perspective. On the Psychic Coffee Shop, we interview amazing authors in the metaphysical realm. Coffee and Tea combines Aeson with Tracy, Dottie, Natalie, or Lady Gwendolyn for the good and the bad of being a psychic. Shameless Self-Promotion with Dottie the Psychic talks to leading and emerging YouTubers and business owners in our community. Mountain Bears brings you the latest in LGBT news and politics. The Psychic That Plans answers the question of, well, how a psychic plans. Plus, we're live on air. We take your comments and your questions, including psychic advice questions. Check out our amazing programming, book an appointment with top psychics, and find out all the wonderful things we have to offer at PCSPNetwork.com today.
Hi, I'm Aeson Knight. I provide tarot readings covering everything from love and relationships to your life questions and your most spiritual answers. And also, I provide a lot of guidance in finances and divorces and all those relationship problems. So, if you'd like to get a reading from me privately, not on air, you can feel free to do so by visiting aesonknight.com and booking your appointment. I also provide on-demand services, so if your life is a little chaotic, you can go ahead and click that call now button there on my site. Great for a quick answer question. All right, guys, back to the show. Enjoy. Okay.
There we go.
We are back.
Yes, and so this is my weekly overview, and I know that's really confusing to look at and kind of vibrant. So yeah, there's not a lot of out of the house appointments or someone needs to leave the house appointments or fixed time things that are going into mine this week. So that's why there's not a lot of scratchy. But of course I have my therapy appointment on Monday, and then yeah, we've got, shows. They're in the 8 o'clock slots. Thursday is the only one he does, and he's got it. He's covered it entirely, and I'm not on it. Yay.
Right.
So yeah, we've got a few different things going on there. Oh, and I just saw a giant gaping oops on my scheduling, and I don't know how I did that. There we go. So we'll take that out. I'll fix that and clean that up later. I knew my schedule looked like it had too many hours.
All right.
Because I was like 68 and 56 seems high.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
when you get the budget taping, and we've moved that.
Yes. So yeah, we'll get that straightened out. But yay. So anyway, so got that all started, and I'll get that settled up later. But that is roughly what I am doing this week. So that'll actually become 9 and 7, and that one will become, let's see, 66 and 54.
There you go. That looks better.
Yeah, so that's how much I'm working. And Brenda, thank you so much for sending the recipe over. I took a look at it during the break, and that looks awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm down for it. We may be doing that definitely next week.
Okay. As long as it's not super spicy.
No. I don't think it's going to be super spicy. I think it's going to be the perfect, like, jalapeno popper recipe. Like, cool. It's going to be right there at that level. Not the insanity of like, oh my God, it can't get spicier if it tried. Like,
right.
It's going to be a lot calmer. So cool. Yeah, so jumping into the week, kind of the same thing, just spread out onto an individual day. Just a reminder, if you want to send your love, admiration, and wishes for a happy birthday for his 1430th, that is possible to do on Monday, so please feel free to wish him a happy birthday. And so yeah, we basically just move through the week, and you'll see that I'm relying a little more on the color blocking.
Right.
To block off the things that, like, yes, I need to be a part of, but do I really need to write it out? Like, I can figure out that we have dinner between 7 and 7:30, and I can figure out that the blue there up here at the top is when the invisible assistant works. So that gives, because I can schedule other stuff during that time, I just have to take a little bit of time to go run him.
Right.
So yeah, no big deal there. But that's my Tuesday so far. I do have to make time this week. Part of that work schedule, and it may actually turn that schedule a little longer. sort of. I do have to get a client's computer back to them this week, so I
Right.
do have to make a trip out at some point for that.
Okay.
But that's a drop off, so that's probably a good hour and a half, 2 hours. Then I need to run and do that.
Right. And most likely you can do that when I'm not awake.
Well, basically, like
Yeah.
that's where I live most of my life is while you're not awake.
I know.
I mean, let's get real here, guys. Like, no, it's just the realities of it. Of I have to be a day shifter. He has to be a night shifter.
Right.
So yeah, I basically I live my life while he's not awake. He lives his life while I'm not awake.
Right.
And then we try to find time when we're both awake to go do the things.
You gotta do the things to go figure out what to go do. We do get a couple, it's really surprising how much time we spend with each other.
Well, yeah, the same house thing really helps.
Right, it does. And, keeping it balanced, but no.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know. I may have you film me do the chicken tender quest, because that'll be an experiment.
Yes, because that is an interesting one. It's using the quest chips to bread chicken tenders.
Yes.
And it looks really good. I think it'll be really good.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it took a little while to finally find somewhere that had the chips, so we figured that out.
Right.
Yeah. Because that's a little bit of a struggle.
It is. I think the next time, like not this month, but next month, I will probably be doing some Amazon ordering.
There you go. So May, you'll be doing some Amazon orders.
Mm-hmm. And we'll probably be doing some unboxing in May from Amazon.
Very cool. Very cool. But yeah. But no, I've got a pretty straightforward week. Of course, this is going to start getting backfilled in as I'm working on stuff, and those lists will start popping. Because there's already like 3 items that occur at least 2 items that occur every day, but it ends up being 3. Most days. Because we have the back housing for our clients, or the maintenancing for some clients. It is a daily process. So that's usually the first 3 items in that to-do list.
Right.
For me, is to send a daily follow-up emails, to send a second daily follow-up email process, and then to send post out and email a client's newsletter or other weekly item.
Right. And, it's different and interesting, and you've settled into it very quickly.
Yeah. Like, we got it down to something that was fairly automatable. Not that it's an automatic process. It isn't. I can't just click a batch file and call it a day, or schedule a batch file and call it a day. But it is a fairly, copy pasta process. I will say, though, we had a small minor change after I got well into the, muscle memory of the process. We had that minor change with a client of changing what listing it went out on. And that I had the worst time breaking myself of the habit. Select the free offer, drop the message, hit send. Because there's one more step you have to do, which is change the listing. And this would all make sense on screen, but we can't show you that. But anyway, just try to imagine along. But there was the one last step right before you hit the send button. You have to change the listing, and it took every day for a week. I would miss one.
Right.
And I was getting so mad. And then I think I've just about had my first full week that I have not missed a single one of them. They've
Right. And,
all come out on the right listing.
right. And, that's kind of like this week has been really hard on the systems that I have in place to get things done.
Oh, yeah.
It, and it's getting people to realize that no, the dirty clothes have to be here so that I can do here, so I can do this, so I can do that. And yes, Brenda, I started reading Atomic Habits, and I'm like, I do most of this. Although I am not as weird as that one guy we watched today during my brain feeding time.
The
Y'all guys
Mr.
think
Cold
I have a
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Mr. Cold Showers and oh god, what was the other one he said that I think we were both kind of like, okay.
Yeah, stops eating at 2 p.m.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, because he wakes up at 2 a.m.
Right,
Oh
but he
yeah, and he's
doesn't
all
eat
about the
till 9.
intermittent fasting. Yeah, he's all about the
Yeah.
intermittent fasting.
Mm-hmm.
Like the waiting 16 to or so hours between your last meal and your first meal of the day. And it's like,
Right.
Okay.
And
Like,
taping his mouth shut so that he breathes through his nose. I was like,
what?
okay, this is too much. Yeah, he tapes his mouth shut at night so he doesn't breathe through his mouth. He'll breathe through his nose.
Okay.
I couldn't sleep that way.
I don't think most people should sleep that way. I think you can. I'm sure there are many people that
Right.
have been abducted at gunpoint that end up sleeping
Right.
that way.
Yeah.
I'm just what?
Yeah,
Why?
that's a little too much. Now, granted, it was a productivity, how to wake up without an alarm, because we know alarm clocks, unless it's Joe, don't work for me.
Well, yeah, no, I'm pretty sure I'm going to wake up without an alarm clock if you duct tape my mouth shut, but I don't think that's going to be better than the alarm clock.
Right. But what I'm saying is that, I will sleep through the atom bomb alarm clock. It doesn't work, okay? And I'll sleep forever. Especially during these changing seasons. I can sleep 12 hours and not even notice it. But so I was looking for a better solution because you can't be here every day at 2 to wake me up. The things I did take that were kind of like reminders is like going to bed at the same time, having a shutdown routine, having a opening routine. Those are very important. I got that from the video, but those were just kind of reminders. But some of the other stuff like cold baths, cold showers, not happening. Mel Robbins has tried that cold shower challenge, and I'm like, you have lost it.
Well, I can understand that can make some people very energetic. However, you seem to have a body temperature regulation
right
kind of malfunction.
Yeah.
I don't want to play with that. Like, he does
Yeah.
really bad. Like, if the shower's too hot, it'll pretty much make him pass out. So
Right.
I don't want to try this the other way.
Yeah.
And like, because it may do the exact same thing, but worse.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we're not doing that. We're not fasting 16 hours because that's going to piss my blood sugar off. We're not going to, what was the other one? The tape your mouth thing was like, no, that isn't going to work. I do find it really efficient when I don't handle my cell phone in the mornings. Like, I'm not touching my cell phone until like I'm at work. Like, I'm at my desk, then I'll deal with anything on the cell. Limiting social media tends to help my productivity because I'll go down rabbit holes and conversation holes, and it's like, no, I need to get to work.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get in the weather.
All right. So
We'll bring up mine.
Yeah.
Yep. There we go. Let's make this audible one of these days. Okay.
Alrighty, so Monday the 27th, we are rainy.
Yuck.
I know, right? The rain.
Okay.
But it's 60 with a low of 38.
Okay.
Cloudy on Tuesday.
Okay. Oh, you messed up. You messed up.
Oh no! Did you use the wrong weather?
Yeah. I'm trying to finish it. I found a sticker page I'm trying to finish out.
Okay.
Cloudy.
50 and 31.
Okay.
Partly sunny.
Okay. So we're going to go sunny.
Just because that's the excessive sticker that he has. Because the weather hasn't cooperated to use up all the suns.
And we'll put some clouds on it.
55 and 34.
Okay.
Actual sunny.
Okay.
60 and 47.
Okay, that one's not too bad.
Rain.
Okay.
66 and 60.
Awesome. We're liking that steady progression. How bad's April Fool's Day?
Well, it's going to be like ultravioletly sunny in terms of rain.
What is it?
Rain. Well, it's April Fool's Day. I gotta fuck with you. What did you expect?
We've discussed this. Unless I can have Burning Man in the backyard, you don't get to have April Fool's Day.
Okay. Well then, technically it's 66.
Okay.
And 37.
All right.
Granted, I was going to say it was a high of 166 with a low of negative 237. But, I figured you'd start writing that and then kill me. So, Alrighty. So Sunday is partly sunny.
Okay.
And then 57 and 39.
Okay. Cool. Not a bad week. You actually done fairly good.
I know, and it's better than the week you thought it was going to be, because you'd already told me you thought it was going to snow all next week.
Well, we have that holiday of worshiping a dead person coming up. Mass public execution. And with that, there's normally crappy weather.
Oh, well, there you go. Which execution worship do... Oh, right, Easter.
Yeah.
I had to process that one.
Put some coffee first in here. Okay, so I think my week is planned out. It isn't too heavy. It gives a balance of work and life, and hey, I got an extra gem in. We got our 2 videos filmed for this week, which you guys are going to see what this one has turned into, because it was originally planned as just a purse planner. And I'm just going to give you a peek of how it's been looking. Yeah, it's turning into much more than my purse planner. It's actually been very helpful to keep up with things, so that'll be nice. And of course, it has the purse factors in it, so that's good. So I'm really liking the skinny classic is what it's called, but it will not work for work, but it is doing great as a personal. I may have my 6 journals in one ready. The budget planner is a whole separate video that'll be out on Saturday, because I'm wanting to see how Psychic the Plans Budget Edition, that comes out every Saturday at 3:30. And then we have a creative journal that I'm going to show you what to do with some of these planners that Happy Planner is producing, but that will not be this week. That'll probably be next week, which you can do to adapt them into being something useful that isn't so annoying.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. Alrighty, guys. Well, that is our week. We hope you guys are having a good week and that it's a very busy week. It looked like from the tarot it will be. And with that, let's pull this down, move here. And there we go.
All right, so of course we want to thank Beverly Walker, Mika G, Kathy, Mary Winfield, Brenda, Shannon C, Shannon D, Lady Gwendolyn, Charles Shaw, Dottie the Psychic, Tracy Van, Caitlin Bell, and Devin. If you'd like to learn more about us, the show, or how you too can become a Patreon sponsor and receive all the wonderful benefits our baristas receive, please visit us at PCSPNetwork.com.
Yep. All right, guys, you have a great week. We will see you later. Bye.
Bye.